got 1964 here. Slightly breezy Cambridge station, just gone away to Newmarket. Changing it. I'm not enough sleep at all. I'm not at all. I'm pretty knackered. I'm just about alright. I mean, I can drive. It's a 6 race card. I'm surviving it back in Newcastle. Long everything is okay. Just before 12, just after 12 o'clock at night. So I don't know how much I've been in Newmarket. July Course about 6 time, maybe 7. I think 6. I've been to this course here, Royal Miles about 15. I'm not sure exactly mine anymore. Unexpectedly also went to Airways course on Monday. I wasn't planning on this. I had an outside chance of it. So I haven't been to Air for 5 years, and I said in my video, a little skeptical elements of Air race course. It's a Scottish. I said this before. I may have said it in my race course rankings video, but it claims to have its Scottish Premier Race Course. Well, then, hang on a minute, your best jumps race you've got to Group Grade 2, and then Kelso got Grade 2 as well. I don't quite know, it seems a bit self maybe with that. I mean, it's this issue, as I said, also quite a few years ago now, the former chief executive of Air Race Course, now it's an IT. Basically sort of Hampton Race Course. There's a slightly seeming argument at Atlantic Bells because they won't be able to sport. I can always say it's a sports trophy or race. I think it might be a sports trophy, one of them in the world. And it was languishing really, and the Languishing Museum, I didn't want to sure what to do with it. And offered to the 5 Scottish race courses. The only 2 interested were, I mean, to be fair, I don't. Kelso, Musselburgh, and Perth had no connection at all with Lanark. And they were not to be 2 remaining ones, which are Hamilton and Ayr. Hamilton upset everyone for anyone else because everyone wanted to think Hamilton and Lanarkshire. And Ayr basically then said, well, we were Premier Race because we should have them. It was a bit of, I mean, Lanark looked as Hamilton came across, that would be a lot better than Ayr, looking in my view, certainly, than Ayr did. Because they're basically sort of Hamilton saying, well, we lost one of their meetings to Ayr, so we must be upset about it. It was to that effect. It was atrocious, actually. So each time I've had one race course, it's basically sort of another one. And thankfully, you guys not a chief executive anymore. I'm pleased he's not. So yeah, beat me 11th time, I'm guessing, here to Ayr. Finally, yes, that's tomorrow. After Monday. I said no sleep, thinking I was talking about Ayr, and I might finally get to see the coast off the Irish Sea from Ayr. Because one time I was going to do that as master train today, but that's not today. I'm thinking, hang on a minute, it's in Cambridge, I'm losing it. So that's for Monday. We've got Ladies' Day, Newcastle Race Course, I think that's the 25th, that'll be the Saturday, and a few other stuff. So I haven't decided yet about Newmarket, 2nd August. I want to get to, because the only Bristol after finished stakes today, there are only 5 Lister races left to do. As I said, Kelso Spainmoss meeting was cancelled in January. I've got the Cheltenham Stakes. God knows what's going to happen to that in the future. At the currently closed Cheltenham, who still have not refunded me or anyone else for the meeting, which was cancelled, and it's now been 2 months. I still haven't. Last time I said, it would be within, I'd say, a month, and then I emailed again saying, well, it's a bit over a month now. I said, it's taking longer than we thought. You only got a small team. Hopefully it's farcical. Hopefully, I don't know what you do here. It has to be. I think the last 2 efforts with race course, it's all the same family basically in essence, and I think it has to be somebody else who else just close it, because I don't like race course at all. I think it's badly designed. They shouldn't win it. I have to wonder whether it should have been there in the first place. It's just not. It's not a well designed race course. And then there's the whatever one in second of August is. That's one, and the 5th one somewhere. I want to say been to that one, and now I'm trying. Newby's a Tuesday thing. Newby's everyone are going to book to go back next month. So I got here very early. I mean, because it was 4:20 on Newcastle, 3:45 on Newcastle, just about 20 quid cheaper. But I had not a lot of sleep. I had to walk in. I was absolutely knackered walking in. I'm still overweight, but also I think lack of sleep and anything else. And I was really tired getting in there. I mean, I'm lucky. I had a 4-minute change at Peterborough. Luckily, it was close enough so I could get a quad, and rain was on time down to Peterborough. So in the Newmarket 9 o'clock, I tack room. I was checking up what time it opens. I haven't ate yet, so I could get there. And then Newcastle Space Museum about 10, because I got a ticket from last year when I went to Newmarket again, with a different listed race. So that is on a year ticket, 12 months, so it should still be valid. So I do that. I've got a couple of hours after waiting, as long as I assume I get the train expecting out of Newmarket. The pubs in Newmarket aren't that great, so I'm not keen on drinking there. The Bubbling pub's nice in Peterborough, but it's a bit small, and there's also a decent pub near the station. There's a sort of pub with a different brewery quite near the station as well, so that's, that'll definitely have room. So that's see if I fall asleep or something. We'll have a couple of drinks then I think I haven't had it for a while actually, so I will fall over, especially lack of sleep. But I think in a minute that's it. I started to combine my two videos. I haven't got around to putting Newmarket one out. So I decided yesterday I may as well do this now and combine the two. So I said off to Airways course, and again lack of sleep. I sort of did sleep a lot for a long time yesterday, and I was just tired when the World Cup, so I'm quite really late. And then I've got this train at 7 in the morning on Monday, and someone's just dropped something or kicked some glass. So it's getting to air via Glasgow, which I haven't done for quite some time, and it's not that commonly done it actually that way. Normal way I've gone, apart from once or twice, maybe twice, is Newcastle to Carlisle. Getting back, I think, once you Hamilton away, maybe Hamilton actually via Glasgow, via Edinburgh. It's just it's a bit quicker. It's also though more expensive, which is and there's no reason for me to, especially when I'm getting back. There's just no reason to get back any earlier. Might as well get back at 11:30, or to Central is about 10 o'clock really. But it's Newcastle, Carlisle, Glasgow Air. They go across by Troon. And I've done it a couple of times, but mainly normal way has been Newcastle Air Kilmarnock. So Newcastle Carlisle Kilmarnock, and then change the Kilmarnock to Air. I don't think we're going to do what in particular I have. I think it's to I'm assuming it's to Glasgow, so I don't think it must be. So I don't. Actually, I might just check that actually. There's no. I just looking. There's no way of doing it via Kilmarnock at all. It's on the ticket. It's my single is via Glasgow and back again the same way. A couple of times I've got missed a final race at Air actually, and once I missed around 2 races, but I knew I was going to miss final race anyway, and I missed the second last one. Just to avoid having a massively long journey via Glasgow to Carlisle, but I think that's via Scotwell is why I could do it probably via Kilmarnock. I think it wasn't a reserved ticket, it was like some sort, it wasn't a reservation at all, it was just basically get Carlisle to Air via Scotwell, and so it has a slowish train which goes to Glasgow from Carlisle. Well, it goes through Kilmarnock. I don't know if this one stops Kilmarnock or not, but I just can't get off there. There's no way. The ticket doesn't allow that. And I say, well, missed final race a couple of times, but I didn't fancy it. I'd just rather have a couple of pints to Kilmarnock when have about half an hour in Glasgow, probably not enough for a pint. If I hadn't time for a pint, it would be a very quick pint indeed. And it was just a lot quicker. And this obviously, this isn't, but I think it's just much faster than the Scotwell train would have been. So I was just thinking also with Metro coming in about World Cup final. God, I said on what I still call Twitter and also on Blue Sky, on there as well, that I might just check what the link to go on my video links. I'm not sure I do my account there. Well, I'm most happy I've ever been for non-England World Cup. Non-England. Most happy I've been for non-England international goal, because my team, they just didn't turn up to play at all. They turned up after Spain scored, and they played quite well. They actually were really good, and they had a chance. Was it maybe Simone Junior, as I would say, had a chance? I think it was him. I'm not sure. Had a chance and sort of a bar might be the best chance perhaps in the end. That's all the chance they really had. And with a late-ish cleared covered well by a Spanish defender. I don't remember who that was, but those two chances certainly were the opportunity for them. But it's like with England, they did playing around, but didn't turn up at all. Argentina didn't until England scored and then started playing well. First off, they were terrible against England. We were just fouling and just doing what they did in an all-time game against Spain. And I was just, and frankly, it reminds me, I was saying on the 1990 final, Jimmy Argentina. Argentina were there were, I mean, there's arguments they were lucky to get to the final here, whereas the argument about Egypt, whoever started giving a bit of a helping hand by FIFA. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but again, with a dubious shot, golden goal out, I think it was debatable, probably shouldn't have been in the final for Spain originally. But then again, we got the Argentinian guy off the second yellow, very obvious second foul, and he just sent one. As other players who may give dissent. I mean, I think but I think those sort of things should be yellow card anyway. Maybe should more for dissent. I'm not sure it matter much worse than the others, but maybe just a bit stronger. I mean, I think again what's coming in. Rugby union is one thing with referees, at least have discipline there from players, and if you start answering back to referee, you get yourself into more trouble. You'll be off the field either a while or permanently, or penalties moved forwards, and it's just not. I do think there's just not enough referees taking action against players, and I think it should be. I think against dissent there should be stronger action. Generally not even for a strong dissent. Just basically, maybe rules need to change. Maybe, but the captain's the person who can talk to referee, not everybody. Well, it seems to be a town-bleeding team. But so I was saying, police for Spain, because frankly they actually played football. Wasn't great. I mean, so in 1995, I was saying our Argentinian team were worse than I think this team were. But they were lucky at the final. I think we outplayed the Yugoslavia in the quarter-finals. They got through penalties. They turned over Italy again in the semi-final on penalties. But lost to Cameroon at the start of the tournament. Managed to just do enough to qualify. Beat Brazil 1-0 in the last 16 of the I mean, then lost to a German side who was a substantially better team as well. And a bit like, I think, maybe Euro 96, in which if England beaten Germany in both, I think, won the tournament, as they were better than Argentina or England in 1990 and were better than the Czech Republic in 1996. But so let's go by the race thing. So, the first race, I'm hoping it's 2-1 race because there was no one leaving 2 runners. I've only seen 1-2 race. I once had a walkover, which is actually because of a strike by the owners. That was a jockey. No, it wasn't the jockeys, the owners, I think, had organised a strike, I think, of prize money. And one race we had hardly anyone in, and one race was actually a walkover. And I think maybe I shouldn't have done what I did, but anyway, jockey wasn't overly impressed. As they were going in for this walkover, those days when tours had changed, had to go up and down for a furlong or up straight to show your horse is basically alive. Nowadays, I think you just as long as the horse is there, you win the race. And I sort of said, jockey as they're going out, never said this to them, said, good luck. And I don't think you look very pleased. And I think somewhat I'm saying, I said this before I said this, and some of the staff maybe were just there saying, well, you never know what could happen. Things happen. Yeah, I don't think he was impressed. He didn't laugh, shall we say. And I think maybe shouldn't have said that. But I did apologise before I said it, well, mind you. But that was at Kempton. There's a 2-1 race I've actually seen, I can remember, was a few years ago, and I must be pushing 10 years ago. Colin Parker Moore limited sort of graduation chase. His second season chase is anyway at Carlisle. And more of that was another one on the day, and it's see you at midnight. I always get the two horses mixed up, whichever one of that was. Wan and Mr. Mai, who ended up being a much better horse than he was. And Mr. Mai, great horse, especially at Haydock in the heavy ground, perhaps. Kept back in the Gold Cup. We think we'll place one in it, but he never quite out in the Gold Cup. Haydock was mainly his course, so this is more risk Carlisle race. So when he was, just a second, I think it must have been 5 actually, because I think he won with rare horses won the Gold Cup when he was 6. In a few more recent times, it was Millhouse did in 63, and then after that, when he won the race, and then after that, it was a fellow in 92, and then Gloria Victor's in 2000. There wasn't many, a few later on. Neptune Colognes did, Jack Adam did, and most of them either won well in the race or good careers. Placed, or in the case of Neptune Colognes, when we got national Mr. Mai, won a number of Gold Cups. I think there was 1 or 2 others. I can't think who else there was. Gloria Victor tragically, of course, had a fatal fall, but he won well in the race. So after there, I said, I want to go to Newcastle. Ladies there on Saturday. There's Others I certainly a new Beeson Hughes Stakes. I'm thinking of Newmarket, I'm not sure. One rate this race I've yet to see, but I said before he's 50 quid for grandstand ticket because of being Kaiser Chiefs and the girls playing after racing. I can't hang on for it. I'm not, and to be honest with you, I'm not that fussed with them anyway. I'm not, there's no bands I'm not fussed with anyway. I'm not bothered with them, so I wouldn't want to hang around, I think. But I said it was possibly a guided walk, but that's a massive 12-50 mile guided walk from someone I know, and it's going to be a bit testing. I think it's too much for me, and I was hoping there's a bit more weight, and I just think it's going to be too much. There's no race I could maybe go to, I don't know. I don't know what cost of trainers. Again, it might be half full train. I'm not sure if tickets are still available actually, or whether the cost has gone up. But I mean, I may just do it in the end. Newmarket. There's some other possibilities. Welcome maybe to a trophy again. But the first possibility, there's one or two I think are definite, but I'm not dealing with them yet. York want to get to, I keep saying this at some point, because they're going to want to get to an exhibition on woodcuts. Remember Buick Society, well, Thomas Buick, a well-known local woodcut artist of the late 18th, early 19th century. And I'm happy getting just to that exhibition. I might as well go to York Racecourse at the time.